This update right here involves 3 hip-hop legends, all speaking on camera within the same few weeks about a stabbing, a secret, and claims that have been buried for over 2 decades. And now, it's finally coming back up and nobody involved is backing down. So here's how we got here. Back in September of last year, Dame Dash sat down for an interview and reopened one of hip-hop's oldest wounds. He brought up the infamous 1999 stabbing, where Jay-Z stabbed music executive Lance Rivera at a nightclub in New York. Now for years, the official version was, this was about bootleg albums. Dame Dash says, forget that. He says the real reason was a woman, specifically Charli Baltimore, Biggie's girlfriend. Now listen to how Dame Dash actually described it. He said, quote, "You don't bother your man's girl after he dies." And he made it clear, after Biggie passed in 97, he's claiming both Rivera and Jay-Z ended up involved with Charli, 2 of Biggie's closest friends. That's the claim that's been sitting out there for almost a year now, and it just would not go away. If you want these updates the second they break, go ahead and hit subscribe right now, because this one's about to get a lot bigger. And then May 30th of this year, Jay-Z is performing live at the Roots Picnic. And in the middle of his set, he throws out bars that sound like direct shots at Dame Dash and at Rivera.
My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend. Not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end.
Now the internet loses its mind because everybody takes that as Jay basically confirming there's still real tension there. And that's exactly when Dame Dash decides it's time to bring the Charli Baltimore claims back up again, louder than ever. So now, for the first time, Charli Baltimore herself sits down with the same show, Art of Dialogue, to finally respond. And folks, this is where it gets tense. She doesn't come out swinging. She doesn't scream. She does something almost more interesting. She just sounds exhausted by the whole thing. Her exact words? She says, it's gossip. She says nobody has any actual proof this ever happened. She points out this is something from 26 years ago, and she still can't escape it. But here's the part that really stings. She brings up that Jay-Z is a married man with kids now. And she says something that's been repeated everywhere online since she said it. This a whole married man with kids. Basically calling out the fact that these men are out here talking about her like it's nothing, while she's the one who has to keep answering for it over and over, decades later. Now here's what makes this so juicy for internet detectives everywhere. She never actually says it's false. She never says it's true either. She just keeps calling it gossip and says she doesn't want to be, in her words, collateral damage in a fight between 2 men. And that non-answer, that's what's got everybody arguing online right now. Some people are saying she basically confirmed it by not denying it. Others are saying, why should she even have to address a claim with 0 evidence? Now, stick with me, because this is where a third major name jumps into the picture. Lance Rivera himself, the man who actually got stabbed in all this, goes on the record and says something big. He says there's no truth, no facts, nothing behind Dame Dash's version of events. It's all speculation. And then he says the part that really raises the stakes. He says Charli Baltimore has real legal grounds here. That she could actually go after Dame Dash for putting her name out there like this with 0 proof. Now think about that for a second. The guy who got stabbed, allegedly because of this exact claim, is now the one saying the woman at the center of it deserves to fight back legally. That's wild. Now, is Charli Baltimore actually going to sue Dame Dash? As of right now, she hasn't said that herself. But when a man like Rivera, someone directly tied to this for over 2 decades, publicly says she has the grounds to do it, that question is not going away anytime soon. So here's what I want to know from you. down in the comments, tell me, do you think Charli Baltimore should actually take this to court? Or do you think this is just hip-hop doing what hip-hop does, dragging up old claims for attention? I want to hear it, and this isn't the first time these names have collided either. Cameron said basically the same thing about Charli Baltimore back in 2006, and even put it in one of his songs. So this claim has been floating around for almost 20 years now, resurfacing every few years like clockwork. The difference this time? All three people involved, Dame Un and now Charli herself, have all spoken on camera within the same few weeks. If you're finding this breakdown useful, smash that like button right now. It really does help this channel keep bringing you these updates fast, straight from the source. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time, because with Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Un Rivera all still active and still talking, this is nowhere near finished. So here's where things stand. A stabbing from 1999, a claim that's been recycled for over 2 decades, a married billionaire staying silent, and now, for the first time, the woman at the center of it all speaking up, without ever quite giving anyone a straight answer. Drop your take in the comments, and stay tuned, because if Charli Baltimore does decide to take legal action, or if Dame Dash responds to any of this, you already know exactly where you're going to hear it first. See you in the next one.